gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome once again to another episode of Real Life Matters. So today in the studio we have myself, Adira, and to my left we have MC Ezege, and to my far left we have Winifred, Winnie's Collection.
Yes.
So today we are going to be discussing a very, very controversial topic. You know how we do it here. We like controversy. We like to hear your opinion. We like to see what your thoughts are on the topics we discuss. Because these topics affect us all on daily lives, on our daily lives. So today we're going to be talking about marriage. Yeah, marriage.
Big one.
So, and the real question we're going to be addressing today is whether marriages are based on love or whether they're transactional.
In the marriage
Sit
of
tight,
today,
grab your popcorn, grab your cup of tea, your coffee,
grab your suya,
your fizzy drink, whatever floats your boat. Bring it, put it by your side, and engage with us.
forget your gym membership.
Yeah.
Grab everything.
Exactly. So today,
Yeah.
we're going to be talking about marriage, guys.
Oh, okay. I think I'll go with
I'm
it.
going to start with you.
Okay.
Do you think marriage is based on love or is it transactional?
I would just think that marriage is two-way. You know, in the world of today, you know, let's just put it in this generation. You know, marriage can be love, it can be transactional, but the highest rate that you will just push it to is transactional, because that's why we have high number of divorce. You know, if you love someone, you can't leave that person. I know this argument might be, I like it's gonna shake table, but for me, I would just go that marriage nowadays is transactional. You understand? And by saying that, you know, someone might meet somebody. Let's say, you know how we went to Africa. You just meet a lady and be like, the lady will see you balling. You understand? And the lady will be like, okay, you'll be like, I like you, or you'll be like, I like you too. There's expectation. Maybe you are seeing the girl as a fine girl. You know, I want to take this girl. I want to, you know, the girl will be busting your brain then, because you came from Gold Coast or Brisbane where so many people have casted. You say, let you go home and then I go and find one or two. And then the girl will be like, okay, this guy is from abroad. I want to go abroad. And then you go and cuff the girl, do traditional marriage and run away. 2, 3 years, 4 years, they've not seen you. Do you think that person will stay faithful to you? Somebody you just met that you didn't have any history with. So the thing that is going to make her stay is if you are fulfilling those promises, which is not love. Love is when you meet someone and you connect, you plan together. You understand? So many things happen in marriages today. If you want to take it back, during the times of our parents, there's nothing like, you know, there's no high expectations in marriage. A man is marrying a woman to bear children. You know, even you will still say that there's no love there, no, because some people will marry 3, 4 wives and it still works out. You will not see any atom of divorce. So for me, I just chose that marriage is transactional these days. But if you want the one that I would choose for myself, I'm going for love. Yeah, that's my own 1 cent.
Sorry, I want to come in here because you said something. You said that when you marry someone you love, that you can't leave them.
You can't leave them now.
So does it mean that all these, because we have high rate of divorce, so does it mean
Very,
that
very high
all
rate.
these people that have gotten married and they are now divorced, does it mean that they were not once in love?
They are not in love.
Can I just ask a question? What is your definition of love?
Exactly.
Love.
Because I think we need to have an understanding of what we're actually talking about.
To me, love is finding, you know, how Adam and Eve is. Though Eve broke Adam's heart, but they still did it together. You understand? So love is finding your rib. There's no real definition of love. Love is tolerance.
No, I mean love in your own term.
In my own terms.
Everybody might have a different perspective about love.
Okay, love.
Understanding
My understanding of love is Adam and Eve.
In what way?
In what way is that my missing is someone that I cannot deal without. Someone that every day, my day-to-day activities, she has to be involved. Someone that I want to communicate with every day. I want to share my secrets. I want to share my struggles. I want to share my progress. Someone I want to think about every day. Someone I want to go to bed and hug and hold and talk to. someone I want to plan my future with, someone I want to have my kids with, someone I want to end up with, someone I want to trade my emotions, my psychological or mental health or anything that has to be mental or psychological has to come with her. Someone that understands my language without me speaking it. That's what love is all about. It's not someone that I have to teach how to understand me. Someone will just understand you by loving you.
No, how would you then know that the person loves you?
You feel it. Love is a feeling.
So do you think love is a feeling?
It's a feeling.
Is that
just,
where it ends? Is it just
It's
a
not
feeling?
where it ends. There's still work in love. Okay. We are different individuals. We have different personalities. You know, there's a reason I might see you. Right? I might see you as a young-looking lady, you know, beautiful lady. That is not enough for me to say that you are my wife. Why do you think there are thousands of women in Brisbane and nobody is saying hi to them?
Sorry,
because I've been in the street now.
How are you sure? How do you know the statistics?
Because there are thousands of women in Brisbane.
And nobody.
Nobody's saying hi. Okay, tell me, how many marriages have you seen? You are into decoration too, ba?
Yeah.
How many weddings have you decorated since last year? How many decorations?
Well, no, you cannot judge.
No, I'm just telling you your own field, though. Your own field.
No, I'm trying
your own
to.
field.
I'm trying to. You cannot judge this based on how people are showcasing it or the ceremonial.
It's not showcasing. Do you know? Do you remember Amanensi?
So many people, especially the whites. You know, white people are not that.
We are not
very flamboyant like we Nigerians when it comes to like celebration.
Do you know the reason? Do you know the reason why some white people stay single? No, not single. Stay into partnership and not actually going into wedding or marriage. For long, you see, my partner has stayed together for like 20 years, 30 years, 45 years. Why is that?
Wait, and I tell you, that is one of the reasons why we have high rate of divorce. Let me explain.
Okay,
Do you know why?
Explain.
Because you cannot be, when you're going into marriage, let me not say relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend. That one is. So many people are going into marriage with this mindset of 50-50. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go out.
But that's not marriage.
But it's obvious it's happening.
And I guess that's where what he started
exactly.
with is.
So you're not seeing it. You're not seeing
so that's transactional.
Yeah, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the transactional part of it. Okay? You're not making it 90% transactional. So
having expectations.
If it doesn't work, you are out
you bounce.
already. Yeah.
People will spend thousands,
tell me,
millions.
Why will that marriage work?
It will not work.
Because in your mind, you've already fashioned it if it doesn't work. And then you are putting expectation to it. And when your partner doesn't meet that expectation, it breaks your heart and out you go.
I stand with love, but transactional marriage are the best for this generation.
Why is that?
How is it best?
Because let's look at what's happening in the world today. A young boy, let me put it this way. A guy that came into, let's say a guy traveled to UK. He's about, let's just say he got to UK when he was 27 years old, then looked for paper for up to 6 years old. For up to 6 years, you know, that's like that something years, I'm not good in maths. And then before he's settling down as someone that is a citizen of America, is up to 40 years old. And then you go to Nigeria and go and meet a 22 years old or 25 years old. Do you think that marriage is for love?
Because of the age difference?
The age difference, the experience the man has had. Maybe he has up to 3 kids in the process of getting citizenship. Yeah. And now a 22-year-old kid or 23 years old or 25 years old lady will come because maybe there's hardship in their family, or she has been jumping from Emeka to Benna or Clinton. Okay. Wait, I'm coming. And then, listen, she has finished school or she's still in school, but there's no hope for future. Brother Gibson has returned from UK looking for a wife after 3 or 4 failed marriages in UK. This guy has lived his life. He has loved someone and separated from that person. He has experienced heartbreak in so many dimensions, both white and black, that he might have dated in the UK. And what happened? You go and meet Amaka. Nigerian, young-looking, promising,
Naive girl.
naive, not even naive in Nigeria.
Not even naive.
Naive in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not use Nigeria. But let's just generalize it. You can't meet this 25. So this 25 years old girl has the mindset of growth, future, love. There's still atom of that flirtatious behavior. Even if okay, let's say the lady is well trained. Okay. She still has that years. It's just like making a child a celebrity. And he or she cannot play with the kids. You know, there's a certain year, there's something you need to experience in that level. And you go and carry her and marry. And you expect her to be loyal and honest to you. And then she has to handle your children. She has to handle your baby mamas. She has to, all those pressure in her. Do you think she's entering that place? No, I know where you want to come out now. Let's forget Ned Nwokolo. Do you think that she's entering that marriage with good eye?
Okay.
So you reckon that I know
they are both expecting something.
No, I want to say
yeah.
I just want to look at it in this way from the man's perspective.
Okay.
I think it's coming from a 70-30 level.
Which is transactional.
So are you saying 70 transactional and 30 love?
70 love and 30 transactional.
There's no love in that marriage.
No, hang on, I'm coming.
That's her opinion.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And then from the aspect of the wife,
yeah.
It's purely transactional.
Okay.
Do you know why I say that?
Are you talking about every marriage or the example?
No. The example that he
cited.
Yes,
okay.
the example he cited.
Yep.
Not every marriage, because there are still people that marries out of love.
Yes.
There is no transaction.
There are people that marry out of love. And I tell you,
the only marriage that is built out of love, or that is joined together or whatever out of love, is a marriage whereby the two parties are in the same level.
In the same level, pure. Even in the same level, used to be transactional too.
In the same level.
I think I would say
that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But whatever this person is way more richer than this, and this person is way more
Let me give you an example.
Than this is transactional.
Okay,
everybody, hang on, come down, hang on 1 minute. So everybody have, when you're getting married to someone, there is one particular thing that is attracting you to that person.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so when you guys are in the same level, okay, we might look at it. Okay, you are famous, I'm famous. Yeah. You are rich, I'm rich. Yeah. We can actually say, okay, it's maybe like 70%.
It's still transactional.
No, I'm coming. It can still be 70% love and 30% transactional.
There's no love
Why?
there.
Because
celebrities are dating and divorcing all the time. They will do one expensive wedding.
But there's not all of them. There are still celebrities that are happily married.
Give me the percentage.
So the thing, though,
in the industry.
but the thing, celebrities are not the standard for marriage.
They are not standard for marriage.
If celebrities' marriages are the standard for you, then obviously you're headed for divorce. And I'm sorry to say.
So
that,
let's. Okay, are you going to say that Ned Nwokolo and Regina Daniels is love or transactional?
Well, that's not my business.
No, your own opinion. Tell me.
In my own opinion, it's purely transactional. We know that.
Is it transactional?
It's purely transactional. Because I don't know.
Is it transactional for you? Wait, I've asked.
Hang on, I know
I'm
where
hanging
you're
on.
coming from. So, in my opinion, using them as an example,
Uh-huh.
I would say it is higher percentage of transactional.
Thank you. Because Regina Daniels can never. If Ned Nwokolo was carrying Ghana Must Go, do you think Regina Daniels will go for him?
Well, she herself, she know, because she posted something one time on Instagram and said that her husband asked her if he was a mechanic guy, would he have married him?
So what did she say?
She didn't give any direct response. She said that she laughed.
Yeah, but the thing though, there are some people there are some people who are vocal about it. People tell you marry for money.
Yes, now some people are flittering into it.
There are people that are vocal about it. Yeah. They are not. It's not.
But do you know there are some ladies that are married for money and even became happier?
And even some mothers advise their daughters
marry for money. Yes.
And you see it in Nollywood.
Because now, okay, let me tell you, if people are even going deep on marriage, in relationship now, ladies are dating for beneficial purposes. Can he afford my rent, my hair? If you have that mindset, how are you coming up for marriage?
But now.
You understand? If you have the mindset of a man taking care of your wig, if would mode that thing that he sang, I don't want to say it in the camera. But You know, if you have that mindset, how do you think you are stepping up into a real marriage? People enter marriage for the purpose of beneficial purposes.
See, what I will have to say in this...
So it's purely transactional. There's no even argument.
Yes, it's transactional. But then, let the both parties...
The question we've asked
be beneficial of it.
The question...
Let it not be one person.
Let it not be one person.
Benefiting more than the other.
It's always going to be one person benefiting
against each other. But at the end of the day, even with the... You know how you talked about, even with the two people, even when the two people are at the same level, for example, you're rich, I'm rich, you're well educated, I'm well educated, you're famous, I'm famous, and all of that. Even marriages like that, there's still an element of love as well as transaction.
Of course.
I'll use a typical example. So, for example, I'll use an Igbo man.
Okay,
for example, an Igbo man marries a wife expecting that the wife will, you know, be a housewife. You exactly domesticated. So no Igbo man will, in their right mind, would go and look for a wife who cannot cook,
who have long nails,
and all of that. So most of our Igbo men expect that, you know, I
marry a woman that is a woman.
I marry a wife. I expect that my fufu will be in the, you know, on the dining table when I return from work, and all of that. And they expect some even go as far as saying, no, they don't eat food, like
food.
Yes, man.
So
and you still see a woman that will do that for them.
To cook every single day for them, and you still, they'll still find that. So in that light, I would say that is purely transactional, because
it's transactional.
This person is getting someone expecting. Okay,
I think before.
I'll be eating fresh food every day. So it's transactional, because they
but do you know there has been so many broken homes because of transactional purpose, like expectations.
Of course.
This girl is very hardworking. This girl is very hardworking. She's in the bank. She's a bank manager. She has gotten double promotion. This one, I go to Nigeria. This girl is a bank manager. She dey cash out. She dey make 1 million a month after bonus. You can meet her. She's very nice. She comes to your house, cook very well. You're like, hi God, why is it there's no woman like this in Australia? You know. And after everything, you'll be like, okay, she's hard working. You calculate your shift and her shift. Sorry, bless you. Calculate your shift and her shift, and you see how much you'll be making once she comes. The person that pulled this weight in Nigeria can pull that weight there. My dear, you married her, brought her to Australia. What did she do? She came, started working and bringing her people up, sending her people abroad. So your money is even entering her own pocket, because now you are carrying 70% of the household expenses, and she's bringing 30 and saying that it's my money. You can't tell me what to do. It's my money. This is someone that in Nigeria she felt like she's doing well. Now she has answered a surname, and then now sending people abroad. Your expectation has failed. Do you think you will last in that marriage? No, you break up.
Well, are you saying that she's not supporting in the home?
She's not supporting. You married a woman to come become your life support.
She's not supporting.
Because
you can still be doing your normal house stuff and still be able to bring your family.
What I'm saying is that I'm telling you, I'm giving you a scenario that a man brought a woman to Obodo overseas. You understand? And the woman, the expectation with the woman to balance his life in aspect of, you know, buying a home together, you know, doing some things, and then you experience go slow in your life. You understand? Because this woman is not doing that thing that you wanted her to do. That hard-working woman is working hard, but not in your pocket.
Okay, so you've just painted another picture.
Thank you.
Of a marriage that...
Of a failed transactional marriage.
Okay.
You know?
Because the man's expectation is not being met.
It's not being met.
Instead of contributing to them building
Let's talk about UK. The UK and US, the highest rate of divorce, and their own is even tough. They will divorce you and they will drive you out of the house. In this place, it's just 50-50. The woman, because of shame, will leave the house. You know? But in UK and US, they will divorce you. They will chase you out of the house. You go home with nothing. There has been so many reports.
Do you know why? Hang on, let me come in. We are talking about whether marriage is transactional.
It's transactional.
Or not.
It is. But there are still love.
Do you know in the olden days?
It's purely transactional.
Calm down, I'm coming.
Yeah.
In the olden days, marriage was not really transactional. It was based on love.
It is transactional.
Until men started questioning women on what they bring to the table.
It's a lie.
It
is a lie.
I think even in the olden days,
it's purely transactional. It's purely.
The reason I would say
love started coming up of
the
new.
reason I would say that I don't actually believe they had much love.
There was no love in olden days.
Is more now, and the reason I say that is because, for example, someone is so a man is going to a woman showing interest. So the family, they will look at what kind of family do you come from? Is this person built? For example, let's use kings and kings intermarriage between kings, princesses and princes. So if the king will be like, the person that will marry my daughter has to be the strongest man. So it's a transaction already. It's not love. It's a transaction because he's looking at someone who has the power
a man
to
might
protect his daughter.
A man might go to market and see one big nyash and decide to marry the big nyash. Just because of that, though, he doesn't know anything about the girl. But he's... Are you
talking about in the olden days?
The olden days, now.
Okay.
So,
he'll be fixated on the nyash.
What I was trying to say by... Until men started questioning what ladies bring to the table.
It's of this generation that they started bringing something to the table. Even as of 2000s, it wasn't like this. You
expect someone, in the olden days when men marry women, most of them doesn't do anything. Like a high rate of them.
Yes.
There will be housewives, taking care of the
even
house.
Even 2000s, it was still like that.
Are the ones to go out and cater for the family.
Till all these feminists started.
And then this generation that we are now, the women are not only bringing something to the table; they are not bringing the table itself.
No, so they are claiming that they are bringing the table.
You cannot expect someone as a single person that is bringing the table, even bringing the house where the table will be in. And you as a man, nothing. I can bet my life. Women are more successful in this era that we are now.
Because they're doing hookup.
Forget about hookup.
Women are more ambitious.
They are more ambitious.
Women are being favored in the society of today.
Forget about being favored.
Forget about being favored. It's not about being favored because look at the Gen Zs now. The boys are becoming lazier.
Very lazy.
The girls are becoming
how are the boys becoming lazier?
The boys are becoming okay. For example, chasing like in the olden days, a man would do the pursuing. These days, guys even relax.
Because the ladies has nothing to offer at the end of the day.
No,
it's not about that.
No way. That's not true.
A woman of quality is a woman that men comes for because she has the quality.
Yeah, but what we're saying is that in the generation of today
that's what I'm telling you. There are still women out there. There are still ladies out there that are built. They are very trained, home trained, that men flood their house and families for.
Where are they?
They are here now. They are even few in Brisbane.
Because if you look at the statistics,
we can't generalize something. So bringing to our point about this marriage.
So if men were meant, because even in the Bible, when God created Adam and Eve, it was like Adam was the head. He was the one that was meant to go out and cater for the family.
Okay. What did Eve do?
So the job of Eve is to look after. Just stay home.
Eve even came to the picture. The man
Adam was already working. He was already working.
He was naming the animals.
What happened when Eve came?
When Eve came, Eve's job was to come and look after the man. The Bible said, and God looked, God looked and saw that Adam was lonely.
Okay.
And then he made Eve for him.
With one rib.
Wait, Eve was not built to come and be the one that will be catering for everything in the house. No, hang on. That will be the one that will be catering for everything. Adam the man is supposed to be the one that will go out and cater for stuff. Then Eve is like a neck. You are there to help. You are there to support.
So to help.
Now, in a situation where now men are not really putting in that effort, women are now the one going
Which
out.
Effort? You are talking about effort. I want to understand the effort that men are not putting and women are putting. What is the effort that men are not putting that women are putting?
I cited an example. Men are not pursuing women.
Why would they pursue someone that doesn't have a quality?
It's
Men are not pursuing women. Men are not going out there to actually work and bring something back to the table.
So you believe that, okay, give me an example of the area that you see that men are not working to bring something home.
There's lots of examples.
Like, you can't be telling me something. Man, I've given you so many examples and scenarios. You know, a man will work hard, sacrifice 10 years of his life overseas to build his status.
Does it mean that women are not working hard
any woman that leaves this Australia to go down to Nigeria and marry has fault.
And let me give you an example.
She's not bringing anything to the table.
Hang on, I have an example. What about a guy that would get up, leave his mother's house, and then move into a woman's house?
That half man. That man is half man.
Moving to a woman's house.
The idea
of the woman.
The idea. So let me tell you something. Now we are going off the topic. But I'll bring you guys back. We are going off the topic. Wait, I'm coming. We are going off the topic, but I will address this one. A woman, don't tag women as weak genders. There is a woman that can walk 10 times more than man.
Yep.
It's their nature. There's a woman that you see be like, in your life, you're meant to be man, no? You understand? Women are like that. There's a woman that has great intellectual ability that can sit here and create something that a man or 10 men cannot even put their head together. Women are, and likewise men. You understand? So let's make the gender equal. Let's not push it around, but let's bring it to the context of that marriage. When it's marriage, it's not normally equal. There can be equal understanding, but the strength and weakness is still there. That's why I said that marriage of this generation is highly transactional. When you want to rate the percentage of love, that marriage that is ruled by love is 20%, and in that 20%, 10% is shaking. The only thing holding somebody is that promise that they made you in secondary school. And you love Obiora. That promise that we kissed ourselves as teenagers, that we grow old together. And it might even be one-sided. The woman might still be the one holding that love. And the man that claimed that they love the lady might even be pulling her away. And the lady has nothing to hold on to instead of marriage. There are some people that regretted entering marriage because of love, because they saw Chege. And there are some people that are enjoying that they married because of money, because they are balling. In their mind, they have achieved their dream. They don't care if the man is sleeping with 20 women. They know that they have a surname, they have a roof, they have cars.
Did they not have surname before? You keep saying they have a surname, like they never had a surname.
Like adopting your surname, that kind of achievement.
So let's just generalize it like that. So there are love marriage that people are seeing better Chege, that they can't even do anything. And there are transitional marriage that they are balling. Let's take our girl, Regina Daniels, for example. They gave her GS, I don't know if it's 950,000 horsepower the other day. Of a girl of her age, if she by herself or dating that her ex-boyfriend, she will never test life like that. You understand? But she's enjoying because that's what she signed up for. They have their ups and downs. But I came to realize even the higher number of divorce that comes through transactional marriage is still higher. They still have higher success than love marriage in the world of today.
But I don't believe there is love marriage in this era.
There is love marriage.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because what I feel when I say before there was marriages that were based on love, but now there is no more. Reason because women are now standing up for themselves.
In what aspect?
Women are
you always talking about all this feminism stuff.
We all know. So women are
I don't know, tell me.
Women are now building success by themselves.
So when you are successful, that means you are capable of marriage.
No. So what I'm trying to say in this concept is when marriage was still built on love, we look up to the man, calm down. Okay. We look up to the man for provisions and stuff like that.
So financial support and provision.
Yes.
That's.
And then women doesn't really have much.
Okay, now that women have money.
Calm down. Now stop interrupting. Calm down.
No, I need to be bringing this thing out so you understand.
Now that the women are now standing up for themselves, women are now like being overambitious. I will use that word overambitious because
ambitious,
they're actually being overambitious more than men now.
Yes, they need to know more. Yeah.
So you can't expect a lady that is like doing very well. She's very successful. Okay, to go now and go and bring someone that doesn't have anything to offer her. When it was meant the other way around, for the man to be the provider, and then in this situation, the woman is now the provider.
Wait.
And you've been asking, you guys have been asking, what does women bring to the table?
Oh yeah, wait.
And now women are bringing table.
Okay, because in this generation,
somebody to come and sit on the
because
table.
in this wait,
you will have to bring the food.
Because this generation now, women have started working. The workforce has balanced the equality of pay and everything. So you feel like women are not getting money, so now they can't accept a poor guy because they have built themselves to that level.
That was even how God made it from the origin.
No. That's from what she just said. So what of men that we work all their life, make it in life, and then go and pick a girl from the gutter?
Because that was how God made it.
How God made it. So women has turned the back of God now. That's
because you guys started questioning our ability.
The ability to do what? Why can't you make that money? Why can't you make that money, go and brush up a man and bring that man to a full potential? Yeah, but anytime that a lady does it, anytime a lady does it, everybody will know. She'll be dragging the guy in the mud.
It's a lie. Unfortunately, a man that a lady brings like that, brushes up, never appreciates that same lady.
Why?
Which is unfortunate because men
How many cases have you seen? How many have you seen?
Men are egoistic.
I have seen some marriages that a lady that feeds the man is showing the man pepper.
How? So what
You're
about
asking how?
And what about the ones that? What about the ones?
Okay, you haven't seen men that are showing because the lady has nothing to offer in their marriage and they're showing them pepper.
What is this thing that women are offering? Let me ask you, Seth.
How do you mean?
What are women offering?
Women offers a lot. Okay.
So we cook, we clean, we bear children.
Is that offer?
And we work as well.
Offer?
On top of working.
Do you know the psychological aspect of being a man?
Please tell me, what are the psychological aspects?
So women don't have psychological aspects.
Hang on.
Can you pregnant yourself?
Wait, you say what does a woman bring to the table?
No, I'm asking you that thing that you have been saying, what they bring to the table.
Let me list what they bring to the table. A woman you give a woman a house, she gives you a home.
Yes.
Forget that thing.
It's not about forgetting that thing.
A man can make home
you
too.
give a woman a sperm, she gives you a child.
This one is what they are saying.
A woman
realistically, in the world of today, let's be more realistic. Let's leave this aspect of motivational quotes.
Okay, what does
you are telling me motivational quotes?
If not to go out and work, which women are doing nowadays.
Okay, we'll go out and work.
What is
why is it that when there's no man in a woman's life, the woman feels incomplete? Why?
So what about
because
a man?
That was how God made it.
No, but what about
Don't put God. Let's not put God in this one.
No,
that was how God made it.
Hang on, Winifred. My question is, so do you think it's only women that feel incomplete if they're without a man?
A man feels incomplete at some point.
What do you mean at some point?
Because when you think about age, a woman of 40 years is not to be compared with a man of 40 years when it comes to marriage.
Because of the biological clock. It's just a nature.
And it's meant to be balanced.
It cannot balance because women and men are not the same biologically.
No, they are.
They are not.
How?
A man cannot bear a child. A woman can bear. There's the age you enter menopause. I can't enter menopause. As a man of 80 years old, I can still impregnate a woman of 20 years old.
So I want to see that area that men are very, very important, very over superior.
No gender is too important, but I'm telling you, you can't balance it biologically. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why can't we balance it?
Because it's nature. It's nature. I've told you 50 years you don't enter menopause. You understand?
But I can still give birth from when I started seeing my period till that age. So why as a woman?
What if you don't have access to man? If you have pride and ego, and you are making house a home, bringing table inside the house, and then there's no man that will enter that will share that table with you, and you have entered menopause. Do you think you still have a life to live?
We are still talking about, we are talking about this era, right?
Okay?
We are talking about this era. There are so many.
It can never be complete.
That's what I'm telling you.
It can never be complete. There is something about coming home.
To a man.
Wait, no, not just you, not just you. Wait now, not just you.
Home and there's no one to make his home.
There's no.
Give him food. Give him children. You keep saying what is it that women bring to the table? Like, do you want us to start?
Don't put it that way. I didn't say women doesn't bring something on the table.
Yes.
What I'm talking about is that you can't match that gender equally biologically.
Why?
Because of nature.
You're not telling me why we cannot match them equally. What kind of nature?
Because of nature now, because of the way you are created, my body and your body is not the same.
Oh, so now you are now accepting how we are created. But when I said earlier that because God had already made this for men to be the head and go out and cater, why women sit back. You ask what is it that women are doing?
I want to know from your own perspective that tangible thing that has made women stand up like this, and we are now bringing house, not even only the table.
Exactly.
What is that thing? Because they work like men.
I've given you
it's not
It's not even work. All these things I'm talking is not about making money.
Working like men.
It's not even about making money.
They are now in the house. The women are now in the house. The women are many companies now. The women are the CEOs. They go work the same 9 to 5.
All these things are material things. I'm talking about something that is not material.
Okay.
Yes, tell me.
Children. Men doesn't do that.
We give you children. We give you something to give birth to children.
Yeah. So what
it doesn't even make sense that people are giving birth to children. Yeah, that one is okay. Yeah, I'm not insulting every woman. But what I'm saying is that you can't make that, you can't match it. It's just natural. The only thing that has been a problem that women, I'm proud of you people that you stood up to that challenge, is making money, bringing money home. But so many people, there's this adage there, onye nwanyị na-akụli egwu. Onye na-akụli egwu na-awụ ukwu aja. So if you're like they say in Igbo language, nwanyị na-egbulu gị ọja, iwu ukwu aja je nwụọ. So that means that even as a woman, psychologically there are some decisions. Let's just say in a military zone that a woman is the leader. Any woman that is leading the men in that field is regarded to be a very strong-hearted woman. You understand? So there are traits that God gave us naturally, which you can't match the energy of men and women.
But
you understand?
That's exactly what I said.
Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming.
And you were like, no.
No, wait for my point. Wait, let me land. So when you bring it back home, so let's say a lady is making money now, and the lady is in charge of finance. The only pride of a man in a home, let's leave about being happy home, taking responsibility as a dad, or doing a tagged man-related work or activities in the house, is that money. There have been some situations that when women are the one funding some of the activities, it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well in the house.
Because
you understand?
Because women are not. God did not make them that way.
So don't you see? Are you not seeing it as a problem?
They were meant to be behind the scenes.
But are you not seeing this as a problem?
Because of how degrading you guys made women look. That was how.
Who degraded women?
No. You guys keep asking. Just the same thing I've been saying here. You guys keep asking, what does the women bring to the table?
Okay. Are you gonna be happy to be behind the scene?
House, not just table.
Wait, are we still on the topic?
No, we are still on the topic.
Marriage is purely transactional.
That's what I say. When a woman now starts, a woman that already set up herself, okay, she does everything by herself. Basically, she doesn't need man for anything.
Okay.
Because you guys.
Why would she not go to Nigeria and marry?
What you guys, what the physical thing that we look, apart from kids, the physical thing that we look at that men bring is maybe looking after the woman, giving them financial assistance or whatever.
Not just financial support.
No, just like you've been mentioning here, when a man works
because he said they just go and work.
And go back and get it. That's, you are referring to finance.
Yeah,
so now
course,
when a woman is now built by herself, she have that.
Is he after bringing her up?
Hang on, calm down. She now have that financial ability by herself.
And then she tells
now
to
she's
go.
now made.
I don't need you.
And when she wants to select a partner,
okay,
I don't think that marriage is gonna be on love. It's gonna be purely transactional.
Which is what we are saying.
What is you as a man bringing to? Because I'm already bringing the house.
Okay, I'm bringing the house. I'm bringing the items.
I guess it's fair to say for such a marriage to work out, she has to marry someone at her level.
At her level.
If she marries someone at her level, no.
Hang on, I'm still talking.
Okay, talk.
If she marries low, there will be an imbalance.
Exactly, there's gonna be an imbalance, and she can't marry low.
It's better for her to either marry at the same level or marry higher.
Even if can I come in?
Or marry higher.
Even if she choose as a woman to marry someone that is lower her class, there must be qualities that she sees in that man that will attract her.
This give me one question.
That will make her. Yes. You cannot just step down. You cannot just, as a woman, you are feeling mad and you are going to go and bring in a liability.
Why has it been working out for men that are made to marry a woman that is not made, and it works?
Like I said,
but it also works out.
It.
Hang on, it also works out. It depends on the personality, because just as you say that you made a very, very good point there. So a woman who is self-made at a certain level, it is best. You know, as I said earlier, it is best to marry at the same level or marry higher. However, on rare occasions, you can also marry low. But it depends on the qualities. And the qualities that, hang on.
Is what the man is bringing to the table too.
Hang on. And when we're talking about bringing to the table, it's not just finances.
That's the only thing I want to understand. I agree with you.
It's also, it's the personality of the man.
Thank you.
It is also how the man himself carries himself.
Thank you.
Because if he carries himself...
How many ladies are carrying themselves that way? Other than wearing a shower gown?
No. There are a whole lot of boss ladies everywhere now.
Where?
So
let's start from Australia.
Even in the richest person in Australia is a woman. So don't.
I'm not talking about Oyibo Australia. I'm talking about let's bring it to our African community.
Even in the African community.
Let's just make it cultural. Because in the Western culture, they don't believe in this thing that we are talking about. It's purely transactional. When you go to Pakistan, the mood of marriage is you won't even know your spouse till the last minute. They will matchmaking. It's purely transactional. You know, the reason why we're having this argument is the African culture. It's not even the Western way of practices or marriage. You understand? Because I've given you guys instance. A white lady and a white man, let me not bring the racist something there. A man and a woman can stay up to 50 years without getting married. Happily with lots of children. And you see, maybe when they're 70 or 80, they will go to beach and then do wedding. And their kids will be there, everybody will drink.
Who told you they're happy though?
Who told you they're not happy?
Who told you they're happy?
Why wouldn't they be happy?
Do you judge happiness by what you see on the outside?
It's not by what you see. It's not by what. But why are everybody running out of marriage of these days? Some 3 months, some 2 months, some 1 year.
Because people still do not understand what marriage is all about.
And then can you please tell me what marriage is all about? Wait, Winnie, she made a point. What is that marriage all about? So that these people that are running away from their marriage can understand.
For marriage to work, this is my perception. For marriage to work, there has to be an element of love.
Thank you.
And also element of transaction.
Thank you.
I am of the opinion, when we started this podcast, you said that you think marriages are purely transactional. I beg to differ. Marriage, in my opinion, is some percentages of love and transactional. And I say that because love, a lot of people think love is just feelings. Yes, those initial stages, your honeymoon stage, where you're all lovey-dovey. Exactly. That is not love. That is not the definition of love, in my opinion. Love, in my perspective, is when you have seen the worst of that person and you still believe you can live with that person. That is love. So when the little things that should annoy you stop annoying you, then that is love.
That's true. Yep.
But but the problem, and the reason why I think there's a lot of divorce lately. Hang on, I'm still talking. The reason I think there's a lot of divorce is a lot of people go into marriage with a certain expectation. They expect that there's
not
the
just
honeymoon.
A lot of expectation.
The honeymoon phase will last forever. They think love is that constant. Okay, we're always on holidays. We are in Santorini today.
Do you believe that someone can still fall out of love?
Hang on, we're in Las Vegas today. Tomorrow we're in New Zealand. Some people think that is how marriage will be, but no, that marriage is hard work.
It's an eye opener.
By the time you've been in the marriage and you've seen the worst of the person and you still feel that you can live with that person, then you have passed that test of love. And then why do I say marriage is transactional? Marriage is transactional because of everything we've been talking about. Because, for example, someone in Nigeria saw someone that lives here and they're like, oh, I like this person. Obviously, this person life here is a lot better right now compared to Nigeria. So the person coming here will get something. Yeah. They'll get, to be in a better country than Nigeria for now. And for example, and what other example can I even use? Someone who is, a younger person marrying an older person who is rich, that is purely transactional because who come life to suffer? To a self-exertion, who should not come life to suffer. So yeah, if someone who is interested in you is rich and you marry that person, that's transactional.
It's transactional.
But it's not. It doesn't mean that there's not an element of love. But sometimes in those cases, you might weigh it as though there's a little bit, as you say, 70% transactional, 30% love. But for a marriage to last, the defining factor. Then this is why I say that marriage has these two factors. For the marriage to then last, there has to be that constant renewal of love. And love is all those actions you're doing, doing the little things and forgiveness. If the person keeps doing that same annoying thing over and over and over, you're able to keep forgiving.
So let me come in. Because we are talking about marriage. So basically we have to pitch every area that has to do with marriage. It's not just about transactional or love.
Yes.
So when you talk about forgiving, how do you forgive people in your marriage?
Just like the Bible says, forgive 70 times 7. So
it's easier said than done.
If you do, it's easier said than done. But
listen.
Once you
listen, it comes to individual too. A woman can be in love with a man, and when a man don't fuck up, what would the woman do? The woman will enter resentment. And when she does that, when the thing that used to pain her doesn't pay her anymore, she's falling out of love.
Yeah, that's possible. It's possible.
You understand?
To fall out of love.
You fall out of love. So when, let me say, I shoo loud, and then my partner cannot sleep, and I do shoo around 12 midnight, ma'am, and I'm doing it every night.
Why would you be chewing when somebody is sleeping?
No, I'm just using it as an example. If I'm doing that.
Snoring.
I was snoring. You understand? Which some people can manage it, some people cannot manage it. But do you know that snoring can lead to something else? Some argument that will bring hatred. From hatred, everything that you share will go. It's possible. When a woman tries to communicate to the man and the man will shut the woman off, she will start enduring. From enduring, she will get used to it. And then she's not comfortable.
But that's where
you understand?
I think there's 3 phases in marriage.
Okay. Just before, the early stage. Sorry to interrupt my sister. There's something I wanted to point out from that thing you said. You said, if the wife says something and the man gets angry and hits the man.
No, not hitting. Shut her off.
Okay. Another point I also want to add there is a lot of people get into marriage without doing a lot of research.
How can you do research? The way things are going in this generation.
You can still do your due diligence.
How?
Because if, for example, when you're dating the guy, that was his attitude towards you. It's already a red flag.
People doesn't. People can hide.
So people pretend actually.
People can pretend till they enter marriage. Not because.
How long can you pretend for?
As long as 70 years, they will pretend.
Yep.
A man can pretend. A woman can pretend.
If you ask
there's gonna be a sign.
That has been in the
do you know you can see a red flag?
Relationship, they will say that they
might not hit you. They might not hit you, but there won't be areas where he's showcasing this is actually who I am. It could be emotional abuse.
Yes.
It could be verbal abuse.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, if you ask people, at least 50% of people who have been in abusive relationship, they would say that at the very initial stages they saw the red flag, but they overlooked it.
You overlook it. It will be there shining in your face like Nigerian flag.
But you know what usually happens is sometimes I don't tend to blame people. Okay, when you get into a relationship, early stage of relationship is usually very sweet, and that person that is showcasing a little bit of their bad character, you might not, because you are bounded or blinded with love, you might not tend to tag that as a bad character.
Yes.
So in your heart, because you are,
you'll be saying it's something you can fix.
You've been blown away. You'll be like, oh, this is just a little problem. It's not that of a big problem. I can fix it. I can change it. That's where people make mistakes, because you cannot change anybody.
Can't change anybody, of course.
So once it starts coming, or someone that abuses you emotionally, I don't want to use like raising your hands, domestic violence.
Don't enter
because there are a whole lot of abuse. There are people that
financial abuse.
There are people that when you're in a relationship with them, you're good. Once it's like this, what they will tell you with their mouths, you will think about your life for like 50 years. You've not forgotten what that person said to you. At that moment, you tend to like bring that person down with your words. Words are very powerful.
Yes.
And this thing tend to happen especially from men. They tend to like abuse a woman, like make her feel worthless with their mouths. They can't beat you. They can't raise their hands against you.
They won't touch you.
But the words from their mouths is good enough to tarnish you for the rest of your life. That's why I tell women, build yourself. Because it's only when you are in a relationship and you are bringing value to the relationship, that's where all these things, when a man loses, okay, this one is building herself. So I came across a post sometime, the lady was narrating, she used all her money to train a man, blah, blah, blah. And now the man is doing very well. Okay. And now the man said he doesn't want to marry her again. So she was seeking for advice.
Do you see why I said it's not advisable for a woman to train a man?
So she was seeking for, I commented, I said, why would you train a man when you didn't train yourself?
Well, she's training herself before getting a man.
No. At the point of training the man, she left herself. She lost herself. She left herself. Now the man outgrown, have you overgrown?
Yeah, but I would.
And now the best thing that can happen to a woman is you building yourself, even if your husband is poor.
Don't build a man.
Even if your husband
don't build a man.
Unless it's your husband.
Unless it's your husband.
Men that do build women, uncle.
No, don't build a
You
man.
will train a girl in school, a lady in school. She will study. After studies, she will go to NYSC.
No,
after that one, she will get married.
Hang on. The reason I say a woman shouldn't.
Don't train a woman too.
Hang on a second. Get my point. I'm actually arriving at something.
Arrive at something, please.
So the reason I say don't build a man as a single woman is because men are natural providers. So a man, if a woman,
natural providers.
You a man, you didn't build yourself, and now the man
it's not even about you building yourself.
And now the man is grown.
Yes. So because
why would he grow?
Hang on.
It's
not even about you building yourself. Men start to feel okay, maybe because she builds me. If I marry her, she'll try to boss me and remind me that she built me. So they'll rather leave that relationship and go find someone that they feel they can, control.
So it means that they are dominance in nature.
Yes, men
are
naturally.
In a relationship. Why would you start building a man in a relationship?
Exactly. That's why.
Why would you start building a woman in a relationship?
Because men are natural providers. That's
then why are you using our natural providers against us?
In what way?
How?
In the way of bringing something to the table.
Because women are now the one providing for themselves.
So women are now natural providers too.
Yeah.
So how are we going to match it?
It boils down to the same thing I said. When a woman is in that level, it's best you marry your level. Or in a case where you are
you can't marry your level if you're
No, you can't.
There must be love.
One, even women in that level don't even tend to marry in that level. They tend to go higher.
Yeah.
Not even.
Why would they go higher?
But in a case
why would you hang your your hand where you cannot.
Because
if me as a woman can afford, let me say, can afford a Mercedes.
Okay.
A small Mercedes car.
I'm looking for who is
and
driving Bentley.
I want to marry someone that will give me
Bentley.
that will give me a Bentley. That will give me a Bentley. But in the process,
and what you brought to the table is Mercedes.
But in a situation where I can't get someone that will give me that Bentley, maybe I am seeing this kind of potential in him.
That if you invest in him,
that if I invest in him, he will bring
get
me
the
that
Bentley.
Okay. Wait until you marry the person. I'm
saying in marriage. No, I'm saying in marriage, not in relationship.
Okay, marriage.
In a relationship.
Why would you gamble? Why would you gamble in marriage?
Because the problem I see.
Do you know marriage is all about gambling too?
It's all about everything in life is gambling.
So with all these few points of ours, so what did we conclude? That marriage is transactional or love?
It's transactional, obviously.
So you're going with 50-50?
I'm going with 50-50.
I'm going with transactional.
It's not 50-50 though. It's... almost 70-30.
So which one is the 70?
Transactional is higher.
You still coming to our point.
Everybody must, if one partner in a marriage is not bringing anything to the table, automatically
leave this table, Winnie. Leave this table.
This
table is causing problem.
That marriage can never last.
How?
I'm telling you.
How?
Because I've seen so many cases where the woman doesn't do anything. She's even in the olden days, during our great grandmothers, the men go out and the women
stay in the house, cook,
the man
do some house chores.
Okay, you have to worship us. We are now God because we are now your sole providers.
It wasn't done like that.
It was.
It was done at some point, but not everybody.
It was. So the women lost confidence in themselves. Okay. Because of how degrading.
Now they have confidence.
Of course. Because
and what's happening today? We have high number of divorce.
But now
you people has tested confidence more. Divorce everywhere.
No, it's not because the men cannot take what they are dishing out. Then
divorce everywhere now.
Do you mean
divorce? So, can you go behind the scene as a lady?
What do you mean behind the scene?
I mean, can you step back for your husband as a lady?
Why not? My husband is the leader in our home.
So why are you pumping women to carry the table, throw the table in the house?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're taking it out of context.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying now, currently, is because women are now providing for themselves.
Okay.
So thereby, when they want to choose a life partner, they tend to choose the same person that is in their level. Okay. Or if they want to go a bit lower, there must be something captivating about the guy.
There must be potential.
There must be potential from the guy they are going to. Yes. Or they go higher. So that is where I feel that is where respect comes in. When you feel, okay, he's not financially capable, but potentially you are seeing that there is something in him that this guy has possessed. There's a woman that will give this
power, she will mess your life up.
Sorry?
She will drag your dignity on the mud.
How?
That is why men run away from such women. There's a woman that are made, and they just want to grab someone to call a husband.
I feel like any man that is intimidated by a woman's wealth or a woman's success,
because a woman is showing that intimidation.
How?
No, you have to take your authority as the man.
How can you take authority when you are? How can you take authority?
And that's exactly what she was saying. A woman would have seen that potential, that this man is a natural leader and will not be intimidated.
Do you think that every woman will see that? Every woman will see that a man has the potential to grow. Not every woman that will see it now. But some people that has gotten to that level of confidence that Winnie is trying to give all the women that is watching us now.
Exactly.
You understand? They always, do you know how to bitter leaf African war? This is what they do. This is what they do to their husband. It's true. There are still ladies that grew their men, and their men took over, and everything turned out good. So there is good, bad, and the ugly.
Exactly.
But it's more of the ugly.
Even everything we've said here, this is all our opinion.
Our opinion.
Yes.
You know.
Please, women, ladies, respect your husband. Please train him while he's still in secondary school. You know? Train him while he's still in secondary school. No. Groom him. Make him a man. But do you know a lady can train a man even without money?
Of course.
You can grow, you can teach the man ways of being a better man.
Yeah.
Maybe if alcohol is his problem, you can grow with him step to step how to stop alcohol. maybe he's the one that he goes to interviews, but because he doesn't dress nice, they don't look at him well. A woman can point all those little things. A real man appreciates it, not financial background or the woman is driving Tesla.
The reason why we are talking about this financing, it's a very big problem in marriages.
It is.
Because men tend not to
respect a woman
that is not bringing anything in
the house. If that we are in UK now, I would have been telling you now, maybe your video must have trended where you send someone packing. You understand? But as in Australia now, you understand the Western culture.
It's actually a valid point that you raised that finances.
Yeah, finances
is a big factor in today.
Yes, it is.
Divorce rate.
Yeah. But not just finance, because there might be a man that is rich and a woman that is rich, but they don't last. It's not just finance.
I'm just saying it's one of the biggest.
It's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest that leads to so many things. Yeah. But let's not just hang it there.
I feel in that context, I feel maybe the both party are not coming together in agreement.
There's no chemistry.
So this person wants his opinion or her opinion to be the superior, while the other person wants his or her own. They tend to like have a lot of misunderstanding.
How I describe it is two alpha people. So alpha male, alpha female cannot go.
It still boils down to personality.
Exactly. One has to
step down a bit.
Exactly. Two alpha people cannot be in a relationship.
So that's the only way it can work.
So I guess it's been a hot topic, hasn't it?
It's been a very hot topic.
We promised you guys that we were going to.
And Winnie brought her table.
I'm not just bringing table. I'm bringing house. I'm bringing a whole house. I'm not just bringing table. I'm bringing a whole house. Let me tell you, ladies out there. See, you as a woman, your number one confidence is investing in yourself. Yes. It gives you confidence. Even these men, they are the ones that have made us to start bringing houses. Because they keep on questioning what does women bring to the table.
We are not questioning anymore.
And now we don't even want to bring table anymore.
We are not questioning anymore.
To bring houses to the marriage.
Yeah, bring house.
If
you bring house, we stock the house.
That's it. And marriage works. When I bring a house and you buy groceries and bring furnitures and bring all the interiors in the house.
If I cannot bring, I will take care of them. If I cannot bring furnitures, bring it.
I will only tell my ladies, do not be intimidated. Go out there, add value to yourself.
Thank you. That's what I love. Add value to your life.
Add value to your life. Don't go and start training one small boy that is not married to you. Tomorrow they will kick you out.
And in addition to that, as we're advising the ladies, we're also advising the men. Young men, go and hustle. Do invest in yourself.
But they're hustling now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we're encouraging them as they're hustling. They should keep hustling.
Man, I'm the only one that will tell you the truth.
They should not sit around and wait for a random lady who has made.
How many random ladies can bring up a man?
If you build yourself a man, the
few.
lady builds herself, you guys come together, it will be a match made in heaven. Trust me.
It will be a great
match.
Yeah.
Thank you once again for tuning in. So go down the comment section. Please tell us what your thoughts are. Do you think marriage is based on love?
Or
do you think it's transactional? You've heard our opinions. Tell us what you think in the comment section.
Our opinion never finished, but it's okay.
We'll
come back to this.
I think we need to have
our next episode should be the marriage that you go Nigeria, go carry woman come. Or woman will go.
I see.
International marriage. Let's just put it that way. Please, I didn't pass my English test. So.
Anyways, guys, please tell us your opinion in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and share
and subscribe
to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
We promise you lots and lots of lovely topics, hot topics, controversial topics. We will be bringing them up. And actually, I think if you guys have any suggestions of topics that you want us to discuss, leave them in the comment section as well.
Yep.
I will share opinion to you.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us what you would like to hear us discuss again, and we will leave it at that. And
Thank you again.
You guys on our next episode of Real Life Matters.
And once again, it's Real Life Matters.